171.13. Attenborough crossing. This platform for Nottingham, the platform over crossing for Derby, which is not applicable until further notice. Because it's been announced that the repair work at Derby will take, not the repair work at Nottingham will take several months. So don't expect a stopping service here anytime soon. Keep crossing clear, Attenborough level crossing, circular 518346. Trent, Sheffield, Nottingham under 2170, minutes telephone that. Big rug at the top. Alarm on the back. 3, 6 and quarter weights. 10th of June 2009. Concrete Bomax, cattle grid, cattle guard. There's the platform with no stopping trains today. 9th of the 9th, the 99th. 9th of March. 3, 6 and a quarter. Attenborough crossing. Keep crossing clear. LEDs up there. Again, this is not applicable until further notice. If you're paid, there'll be a penalty fare of at least £20, except at Spondon the Purtis doesn't work. Here's a sign that was erected. That bus up there's the delayed 1400 to Derby. It's 14:41 and I was caught in 50-minute traffic, like I said, for a 5-10 minute journey. As regards there, that Attenborough. I'm assuming TSN is Trent, Sheffield, Nottingham. Attenborough crossing. Can't move that round. Opening there, 3, 6, off. 10th of May. Some multiple signs on the walkway saying about CCTV. There used to be a gate here, but it's gone missing. Trespass penalty £1,000. Attenborough level crossing. Trespass penalty £1,000. Reds that way towards Barton Lane. 6 quarter. 10th of April 2009. Attenborough crossing. That you. There's a sign here. The all important postcode November Golf 96 Alpha Lima. This crossing on the Midland main line between Beeston and Long Eaton and East Midlands Parkway. That way's towards Long Eaton and East Midlands Parkway, that way's towards Beeston. There's at Attenborough Station crossing in Nottinghamshire with Fabian and Adam. I thought it was going to hit the floor. It did. Okay, time now is 14:46 for Saturday 13th of January 17. I think it still is. This is 14:49. 1 goal 38 Nottingham, Birmingham New Street. Just step back on this drain, then it's not in all the dog poo on the grass. I don't know. It's freezing cold. Those that like the weather checker, I don't know who it is, but someone. Apparently it's 7. It feels a lot colder. So I think the feels like is probably 4. The front of the station for a replacement bus. Yeah, I'm not sure where that's going. It's not got a label saying Nottingham, Derby. And the next buses aren't till 100 and 04. Will be. Yeah, 15:28 Nottingham Lincoln cancelled as a result. They can't get it through. 16:21 saying to run as an additional service. We're in total, we're coming through the station. If I knew I'd get this far and had an accurate time, I'd have invited some people up. But like I say, a 10-minute journey from Long Eaton to here took us 50 minutes. Strike that. Will be. The treadles are way after there, and the train's coming from the station anyway. Here it is. On 7110 to Birmingham New Street, and up they go. Time now 14:55, this is 14:54. 1 Mike 64, cross country service from Cardiff Central to Nottingham. Anyone that happens to be on the station, which they will in because I'm quite projective, the front of the station for the 1500 East Midlands train service to Derby. Calling at Long Eaton and Derby. I've got a good view of a bent skirt eel.
And I'm only on 26% zoom as well.
How much? I can't even do 5. This is out of shape, that side's out of shape, it's a mess. But the one that requires maintenance today the most is what I found, Meadow Lane. Urgent attention needed. Like I said, it's not the downtime that bothers me, it's the condition.
There she goes. Sorry. Oh my god, I can't believe it's actually... But I can zoom into Barton Lane. Look, you can see the barrier down.
No, I can't. I can just see something very bright. And it doesn't look very good. I hear that, it's out of focus.
It's not on the link.
So after this, we're moving on.
Yeah, we'll go to that. But if you want, you can see.
We go to whoever's reasonable. It's cold, child. I'd obviously tell me arse.
Oh, that's very rude, isn't it?
Okay, here we are in the cross country because nothing is stopping here as of the fire, except the bus which arrived here 20 minutes ago, with no one on it. Because the buses can't be advertised at Nottingham because, well, the power's gone out. On 7102 to Nottingham. That went loud.
Yeah, that's very rude.
Up they go. There you are. You heard a lock before it moved. Thanks for watching Attenborough. We'll see you next. Attenborough station level crossing in Nottinghamshire. Okay, time is 11:40 on Saturday the 29th of May 2021. This will be the 11:41 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester. by 6473. Time is 11:42. This will be the 11:38 East Midlands Railway service from Luton to Nottingham. There's another train literally right behind him who's been waiting at Trent Junction. Which one is it? Trent East for the past couple of minutes. The second train approaching Meadow Lane, but I don't know if we're staying for it, so I'm not reading out what it is. And 009 for Nottingham. Quick. Do we now call this a core section of the Midland Main Line? Time's 11:44. This will be the 11:43 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe to Newark Castle. What's this? Not live. Roads around railway station closed over weekend. Oh, Nottingham, due to work taking place at the City Council headquarters and equipment being installed on the Loxley House on Station Street. And East Midlands Railway plan to strike. Well, they don't, the union does. So, plenty of... Why is there a 9:56 AM popping after a 7:12 PM? Order it, lads. Oh wait, you can't, it's the last week of it. Right, the barriers will also be remaining down for the 11:47 cross-country train service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. Another 2-car 170. Nosing over at Nottingham quickly, there's a bus running Skegness and there's several other cancellations. The train's here already. (456) 919. We're staying down even though we've got to be 3 million miles away for these things to go up. The next train's approaching anyway from Beeston. Here we are. So that'll be a complete double stay at Nature Reserve. 113. Okay, time is 11:53. This will be the 11:54 cross-country train service from Cardiff Central to Nottingham. After this is 2 stopping trains, then 2 fast trains. And by that I mean both booked to pass together. and then another 2 trains after that. One's a stopper, one's not. So current order of operation next is 6, 7, 15, 15, 19, 19. Can we call this a course section of the Midland Main Line now? Because it's got ever so bloody busy. I think the last time I was specifically here was the day after the Nottingham fire. A standard timetable wasn't as busy as it's looking now. Or at least not as busy. Be a tough job next for the Cardiff and the... after next for the Cardiff and the Nottingham. As I saw earlier, one's a Voyager, or one's a Turbo Star. Of course, country's got a stock shortage. They're swapping out any what would be forecast sets of Turbo Star and throw a flipping Voyager on it. It's resourceful, I suppose, because you've got Barnum's and Edwood Depot not a million miles away from Derby or Birmingham. I'll wait a week for that to clear the circuit. There we go. Fuck off. Time is 12:05. This is for the 12:06 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to Matlock. The 12:07 East Midlands Railway service from Matlock to Nottingham. One's just arriving now. Second one's just past Meadow Lane. Right, he stopped at the old car stop, which here means you can only release 3 doors. Actually, I think this one behind me might be a 170 back that we saw at Barton Lane. If I've got any timings right, because I spent an hour there, spending an hour here. Anyway, for Matlock, he's 156401. Second one's approaching. It's Barton Lane's double staying. It's got 3 goes at that this hour. It's got another go in about 10 minutes time. And then again 5 minutes after that. One 156907. For Nottingham. All the barriers are now down. Let's get to it. Next up, a supplement, Nottingham to Cardiff Central. .008 to Cardiff Central via Birmingham New Street. It'll take forever to go back up again. Shitballs. Time is 12:17. This is for the 12:18 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Grimsby Town. So for some reason this train is expected to depart 3 minutes late. Excuse the screen protector, when it gets wet it goes all soapy. Another 1340's cancelled due to a shortage of train crew. Talk about Indian variant, here's the train crew variant. It's been around for years. If we're unlucky, we're waiting for a train approaching Beeston, which is the likelihood that we are waiting for it. Freight train non-runner. We've got some late trains after this. Luton expected at 21, so yeah, next after this is the 12:19 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to Luton. Change to Luton for replacement bus service to Stanmore Underground for connections through to King's Cross, St Pancras. And I think it's the Jubilee line at Stanmore and that doesn't connect for King's Cross, St Pancras. Never mind. Here's one that very, very recently came off a West Midlands Railway. 17532. On 7532 to Grimsby Town via Nottingham and Lincoln Central. It's a 3-car mark on both platforms. I checked this one whilst waiting for the last couple of trains to appear. After this I think I'm done for today. There's Meridian, Crowles, Luton, at Beeston, yeah, should be leaving Beeston now even, he's a 9-car, so he won't even fit in the platform at Beeston. It's the 9-car we saw going down. That's the Grimsby train now leaving, showing how long he's taken. So we're now waiting for the 9-car that went up to Nottingham, no, down to Nottingham, to go up again to bloody Luton. The railways are weird, to go south you've got to go up. Look north, you've got to go down. Oh, I can't spell. There we are. I'm just going to stand up here and wait for him to approach. Wait for 15 years otherwise. Actually, we'll be either way. Cars have been going for 5 minutes. Here we are. Here's a Meridian pair formed of 9 coaches, a 5 leading and a 4 trailing. (222,009). (22103) to Luton. Let's start on the platform of the 1037 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby Town to Leicester. The early Newark train was nothing of significance. He's 9 minutes early because he didn't wait any time at Trent Junction because there was nothing in his way. Let's move down to barriers. We made Attenborough with a poster specifically for Greater Anglia. What we can make of that. Let's see what's gone done fucked it this time. Last time we was here, I think, was the end of May last year at a push. And of course it wasn't the best state then, but then we had more services, didn't we? Now we've got minute. What's going to happen? Attenborough station level crossing in Nottinghamshire. Or thereabouts. Well, that one sounds near enough like smashing glass. That one's skirts are loose and dangly. It's now 10:45 on Monday the 16th of May 2022 for the 10:47 cross-country train service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. That's that previous CMR that ran past us 10 minutes early, still waiting his time at Beeston. I think it's the first time a train to call there spent 10 minutes at platform without delay. So that's what passed us that we didn't see, with now a 10-minute stop at Beeston. He's got 3 more minutes to go. Oh, right, so no, we've cancelled 1D37 due to a continued signalling problem at Market Harbour that started at 1 AM and is yet to be solved. The train's already here. On 7398. For Birmingham New Street. I don't know what's going to happen next because I've got next to no bloody trains left. Next one's in 10 minutes. Right, so the incident at question affecting the Midland Main Line is, initially, Network Rail was unable to clear Leicester Signal 209 at Market Harborough. The incident has now been upgraded minutes ago to theft of signalling cables, because it's affecting 6 signals, including that one in the area. So I don't really know what we're going to end up seeing today. Luckily, I don't need a Midland Main Line train. Count ourselves lucky. This barrier looks bent from this angle, which it is. It was probably hit because the skirt's all loose and dangly. From my own self-assessment, I deem that that's been sheared off. Possibly by a road vehicle colliding with it because of not waiting at red road traffic signals. 10:56 for the 10:54 cross-country service from Cardiff Central to Nottingham. I'm going to move after this, because then there's a 15-20 minute gap, and that easily is enough time to get round Barton Line, which is about 15 minutes away. Then someone find a gap there to get back here again. So next double stay, which seems fun. Will we start Barton with 2 doubles? Oh, that looks really interesting. That means it might actually happen. Not by interesting of something special. We're not joining Mr. Tumble today. Here before we know it, because they come really quickly here. Told you. 17102 for Nottingham. Right, so just before we go down for a local and a fast local, which next stop's Beeston, our next Midland Main Line service is in about 20 minutes, with a delay of 71 minutes due to the continued signalling problem because of cable theft first thing this morning. Bugger me. It's going to make things even funner over at Beeston and Nottingham. I've got limited call here. I'd have usually 2 trains an hour each way. Grant Shapps said no last year, maybe June time, and we lost the calling Matlock, except on a Sunday. So all I've got to get me in and out of here is the Leicester and Lincoln services. £11.39 to the point for the 11.37 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester, and the 11.44 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe to Newark Castle. For some reason he was booked to call at Trent East Junction, but obviously didn't take it because there's nothing in his way. Was he on the wrong platform for this train? Why can't people read signs? This platform for Nottingham, platform to overcrossing or footbridge for Derby. Or of course East Midlands Parkway. It's all the same to me. keep me on the one behind me as well, so it don't come out of nowhere. Right, he's over at Attenborough Junction. This will be a double stay at Barton Lane. Oh, 806. They should have brought me up when I started to come an hour earlier. For Leicester. Next, the Crew Newark, which is not a caller. Next train's here. 156413. For Newark Castle. Let service not resume, although this train's on time. £11.45 for the 11:47 cross-country train service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. Let's check the log whilst I wait, just see if we're still struggling and diverting services via Oakham is the only way forwards. Right, for an issue that started pretty much first thing this morning to still be ongoing now. Whew, oh bloody hell, there was a trespass incident at Skegness. Of course there was. So... Right, so it was 2012 that reported to Skegness signal box that there was persons within the railway line somewhere. Nothing news on Harborough. Expected to be complete, fucking hell, 17:30. So there's 6 hours of disruption through Market Harborough. Which means most services, of course, won't call there until basically the end of service later this evening. If they do, those will be turned at Leicester and significantly delayed as a result. I think the train's nearby. And 7102 for Birmingham New Street. In the next 7 minutes is the next train, but we've got a gap in between. The 10:37 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby Town to Leicester. 156414. This time it should raise the barriers because the next train's being held for a delayed one. Here we go. Let's see you at the train barriers, guys. We're at Attenborough level crossing in Nottinghamshire. Monday the 22nd of August 2022, approaching 10:40. For the 10:46 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe to Newark Castle. And the 10:43 Lloyds Rail service from Sleaford to Sleaford Tampa siding. The 7515. Newark Castle. Train 2's approaching the platform. It hasn't got the road through the station yet. Here we go again then. What was the point in putting them up? Because the train's already here. And it's not due to stop. It's quite literally that thing that crawled in as we went up. The 10:43 Lloyds Rail service from Sleaford to Sleaford Tampa sidings. It's been the shortest closure here because they're going to go up again straight after it. He says, because the next train's at East Midlands Parkway. PL 73114. .74 seconds overall. .10:45. The delayed 10:41 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. The 10:47 cross-country service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street.
車嚟到啦，就到啦，車就到。唔係唔靚㗎啦。好，睇先。
Train 1 approaching the platform. On 7397. The Birmingham New Street. At least another one more to go. Nate 113. For Nottingham. For 3.5 minutes for 2, that wasn't bad. The last one before we move along to the other side, because you can't do one without the other. It's the rules. Okay, 10:52 for the 10:54 cross-country service from Cheltenham Spa to Nottingham, and the 10:55 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to London St Pancras. Of course, due to the continued engineering blockade at Lydney, the train was then due to start at Gloucester, but there was apparently no train crew at Gloucester, so they started it from Cheltenham. Okay, I suppose one stop's not much difference. It's like back when Nottingham was being re-signalled, we terminated all northern trains at Beeston. It was practical, but then they've never served that way before or after. Only during. That's what it looks like. Yeah, 2 trains today, just got the other road. Wait, what's Callum just sent me? Biology went fine, which is good. In English right now there's double maths and I forgot my calculator. There's a train. Let's figure out its numbers in the double maths lesson. I can't see it here though, so we're going to have to play bloody guess it. Where's the report? Here we are. 2 carriages. It's only 114. For Nottingham. Just the one more to go. So just at Beeston. Chance of that is highly likely here. Because we're not really missing much of a service. The only thing we're missing still is the Matlocks, because they only run through on Sundays. But then one would have just been leaving Nottingham now if they were still running down. Well, if they can, we can then. Here we go, another 180. This one short form due to corrosion issues.
Not stopping either, Finley. Ignore you, can't see it there.
8110. For London St Pancras. Fly away. Right, let's move along. Time for a three-way that can only actually go two ways. £11.39 for the £11.39 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. The £11.37 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester. The £11.44 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe to Newark Castle. There's a stopper coming in. Let's start this side. (2008) Derby Etches Park for Nottingham. Four five six 411. Leicester. Right, they're staying down. No, they're not. They're going up and then they're going back down again. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we counted to 13, we'd have stayed on. £11.42, the £11.44 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe to Newark Castle. That's back to only me here. Nobody, just somebody, and nobody. Okay, 780. Castle. Next, the 1147 cross-country service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. 7114. 20023. The 1155 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to London St Pancras. Next, the 1154 cross-country service from Gloucester to Nottingham. (7104). The delayed 1201 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. 2013. The 1215 cross-country service from Nottingham to Gloucester. 7110. The 1219 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to London St Pancras. 2008 Derby Etches Park. And the 1220 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Grimsby Town. Better service at Beeston than was the time for a train that's 10 minutes early in passenger service. Friday the 28th of October 2022, 10:40 for the 1046 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe to Newark Castle. So we've put them in front of an intercity service. And it said intercity service is 6 minutes late, advertising to be in the back or even the front four carriages when it leaves Nottingham at 11:12. Right, be on its own then. It's still a while away, only just past Meadow Lane. Although they are a bit eager today, because these were done as my train was leaving Beeston that I just left, which obviously called. Let's get in position ready near this fence. Yeah, it's a crampy 158 course it is. I've got one back later on. 3806. The Newark Castle. Time for an intercity service. Approaching 10:45 for the 10:41 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. Probably also the 10:47 cross-country service from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. Cross country first, then. Well, 7101. 4. 7104 for Birmingham New Street. I misread it when it was at the siding at Nottingham. Next, we've got a 9 car, which we're not allowed to use one portion of. It's exactly as it sounds. On its return advertising at Nottingham for the 11:12, the instruction is use the front 4 carriages only. First class in coaches 2, and nothing because we're not allowed to use the back. So we've got the rear 5 carriages out of service on return. On 8113. 8110 for Nottingham. Doesn't help because the 10:50 Nottingham London's cancelled, so that was Visio. Approaching 10:55 for the 10:54 cross-country service from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham, which was originally due to start from Cardiff Central, but didn't due to... Yeah, there's nothing in the system to say why it didn't. It just didn't. I guess a shortage of train drivers, because that's the default reason for cross-country. Then we jump to Transpennine Express. No Transpennine trains from Cleethorpes for 7 hours today. The last one out was about 07:26. Fine, it left 5 minutes late, but the next one isn't until 14:26. There's 7 hours between trains at a coastal resort because of no crew, apparently. They pulled more off on Nova training than they realised. Or is it just that bad now? There's people going at Avanti thinking they're bad. You're not stuck at a stop for 7 hours with no train. You are with TransPennine. Thanks, last group. But we can't blame First for it directly because Luma doesn't have such problems. Hull trains don't have such problems. They're both run by First group. There's just 2 examples. One's open access, one ain't. But they're both operating fine without crew issues. The First group, it's just Avanti and actually even Great Western's not majorly impacted. They're still run by First. It's an odd summary. It's Avanti and TransPennine, but TransPennine's struggling the most, and nobody's called to rip the operating away yet. They have Avanti, who's better off at the moment, but nobody's called to dismantle the worst. Maybe it literally is bring back British Rail, and that's why we want to keep them so bad. Well, 7621 for Nottingham. They have to be literally hours away before it realises. .1103 for the delayed 1101 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. In comes Mystic Mix. The lights on and the train's coming, woo woo. 2201 Sheffield City Battalion. For Nottingham. About big holes is some big movements.
We've got a double stay.
Oh, warning, another train hasn't yet approached. It's a hard bonk.
Yeah.
And a soft one. 1111, the 1114 cross-country service from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham, the 1115 cross-country service from Nottingham to Cardiff Central.
2 XCs.
Extremely sad faces.
170s are the best.
Except I was nearly too fat for that one I brought down.
Look at that. Jesus.
It's gone all over.
All over the shop.
Decided I didn't know what to buy, so bought everything. I know, we're right. It doesn't make sense. Ends the bridge off the platform, leave it on the platform.
Give the barrier a look.
Tapping it, Mix. Tapping the great big thing that came down nearly 2 minutes ago. Oh yeah, that little foot crossing up there. Probably crap for viewing. Yeah, we're staying down. Woo woo.
Oh, no, not tones.
No tones mix.
Oh, there's the idol.
So for Nottingham. 170, 110.
That made me jump mix.
I know, you jumped out your fucking skin.
We've got a double.
Boing!
Look at the state of that barrier, though.
Then all this has decided not today, please.
Jesus Christ.
Christ, oh Jesus.
That about scared me to shitless. Scared to shitless, mate. Oh. No, I'm not on a Monday morning.
It's Friday! Because you said no, you wanted Monday to sit and sulk about your life. There's a summary anyway.
Well, they have labelled Monday as like the worst day.
And Wednesday apparently drags. This year's fucking flown by. Someone needs to clip its wings.
Yeah, Wednesday normally drags.
If you shut your eyes tonight, you'll wake up, it's Boxing Day. Where some of us sleep, it's probably possible. Huh. You had the beep and buggered off, mix. What, the people or that?
No, I don't like wasps.
It wasn't even a wasp. No.
I thought I saw one on there.
That was all about the children that waved at the train.
Oh, no.
They buggered off now. They got what they're after and finished off and went away. Fuck's sake. Come on. I think someone's down there somewhere.
So I saw a wasp on this platform for Derby.
I was going to say, but it's not exactly Derby anymore. Only Peakley Derby, and you've got the awkward change at East Midlands Parkway.
Really? Wait about 10 fucking years.
It's about a 4-minute connection, I think. I looked at one for later as a prediction. 4-minute change from P4 to P1.
Yeah, but on the way there it's a bad change.
Yeah. I've never done the jump over. That's why when
Here
I'm
we go.
bouncing back again, I just decided to do long eating over to Beeston.
Second train.
Oh, Posterman's arrived. We don't care about the Samaritans. Let's put engineering works up instead. 112.
You stop doing
Picardo.
fucking Cardiff. God's sake, babe. Oh. What we going next?
Hey, just. But there's another one approaching, so it's going to be another twosome after this.
Warning. I was almost on Caban.
Caban legs. Oh, windy.
Oh my god, is that a BCD?
No. It's a bonk.
Wow, Bob.
11:17 for the 11:19 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to London St Pancras, the 11:20 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Lincoln Central. Yeah, what we've just done is we've taken the Samaritans post down to put industrial action up in its place. So we're allowed to die because, well, apparently the union says so.
Yeah.
I can see the point because it goes back to a story I can't say because I'll get my money taken off me. Basically, union action led to a driver leaving their train whilst in service. That's the long and short of it anyway, and that was, I think, Kirkham. The Blackpool line, Kirkham and Wesham. That story came up during the Northern Strike of 2018. I don't know how old the story is itself. And that was only pushed by union antics. So I guess that poster encourages it now. Because we got rid of the free helpline that's actually not too helpful, is it? Right, of course, with this London train, we're only allowed to use the front 4 carriages. Because no stations Actually, that's a lie. They do have a short platform. Beeston is 6, but that's the rest of it. But then it's used the front 4 carriages full stop. Of the 9 cars, the back 5 are out. And of course, because the last London we cancelled, that'll obviously be busier. 56907. Well, that's busy. But he's terminating Lincoln Central to then get to Peterborough. No fancy Leicester to Peterborough the long way. Take about 2 more hours, if 3. There are 5 different major stations as well. It's a 180 pair. Even better, even worse. Because like I say, we're not allowed to use the back 5. And we can't blame SDO because Beeston's the only short platform. Parkway can fit 10. Loughborough, I think, can fit 10. Well, no, Leicester can fit 10. Someone just crossed in front of the train up there. That was clever of them. Oh, he's gone. Spot Mix went spotting. He's not there anymore. Went on his travels. Where is this second one now? Front 4 active, back 5 not. That's how we operate a service after cancelling the last one. 181, 780, 113. For London St Pancras.
Oh yeah, it's those ones first, isn't it?
I think anyway.
Broken skirts.
Told you we'd do it. Train's still at Beeston. 11:35, the 11:37 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester. The 11:39 East Midlands Railway Meridian service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. Yes. Someone sent me on Discord, so I said Let's send it back to them.
I think it's
Spitted it, Mix. Yeah, it is. And there was you saying I'll risk it without a jacket before you decided against it. What a daft decision that was.
Oh, I might get shot.
Okay, thanks Northern. This weekend no trains at Castleford. Mind you, they all turn there anyway. Literally nothing ever goes through Castleford.
Wait, so this one's gone down from Meridian?
No, it's gone down for the local that's at Beeston platform. Beeston. Oh. So we've got about 11 years to wait for this one.
Oh, lovely.
Because callers take a while. Usually won't be done until it's approaching the platform.
Phone back in my pocket.
Huh? Oh, I don't know. He's just left EMP and he's got 2N41 behind him, so it might be a 3.
A 3?
A 3?
Just don't do what a certain someone says in the chat on your premise.
Oh, not him. Try not to say it as well.
It looks like it's gonna piss it down.
You already said it was and then it stopped. It wanted a quick shower and then thought, that's enough now, I'm done.
Yeah, but then it's got darker and the clouds are coming over.
The clouds always come over. Yeah, this is certainly a long one. It's only just arriving now, I think.
I can hear it.
Mm. Yeah, we're staying for both. If 3.
If 4.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
There's not enough people for that one to happen. Go see if he's pulled in yet.
There it is.
If he's ready to pull out again afterwards.
15878.
8. I saw him at Lincoln Central earlier.
788.
88.
Oh, the Meridian's coming
Whoa,
along.
whoa.
No, don't you
I
dare.
won.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna wait for this one to zoom.
Your East Midlands Railway to Nottingham.
Number 17. Nottingham.
Nottingham.
And this one that always takes
That
11
was
million years.
222017.
Well, so they're going to take the awkward setup of going onto the platform, onto the bridge to leave the station anyway, just to cross the line. What's the point? He's going again. He's ready to pull out.
Oh,
Now put yourself back in.
your East Midlands Railway to Leicester. This is 158788. Thank you very much, sir.
That one wasn't me, it was the driver.
Oh, I saw your little wave. Don't act
He
all
waved
innocent.
first, so I thought it rude not to wave
Oh,
back.
Fair enough, fair enough. Are we going up there?
No, it was another one. He's literally moments away. So if we do,
If we do,
we've got to
then
put them straight back down.
yeah.
The 11:44 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe
Crew?
to Lincoln Central. There's the
Oh,
rain.
It's pissing it down now.
That could have gone worse. Yes. It's another purple thing. Newark. On 75:30. Oh, come on then. Come on.
There we go. Broken. Oh, I want to stay.
Staying for this one, which is 2. $14.55 for the 14:55 East Midlands Railway Meridian service from Nottingham to London St Pancras, and the 14:54 cross-country service from Cardiff Central to Nottingham. Have a wonder.
So now we're going to get the 1504 3.
Right.
Manchester 15:13.
It's not so bad. I'm gonna see if I can cheat the system.
I'll have to skedaddle for this,
Yeah. Fuck it. I was gonna walk to Beeston, but it's 40 minutes.
For the Faves channel, I'll see you whenever.
Bye.
Take care.
You too. What a great guy. I've just got to wait until 16:20 for my train. I said I was going to walk over to Beeston, but that's 40 minutes to pick up a cross country to then have standing time at Nottingham. I'm not walking 36 minutes. Who's 018 for London St Pancras? Oh, Nonsford County Railways is going to release more merchandise to scam out of parents' pockets. The only reason I've listed it as such is because of the creator's exposure in the last 6 months. If you've heard, you've heard. If not, thank fucking hell you're not on the game at all. And that was a good thing for you. People either know for a train who got 40 minutes wait that side and an hour and a half this side. For Nottingham.